Hey guys, it's Jacob. This week's topic is relationships. Okay, so my first relationship and the one I'm currently in, I've been with for 2 years now. And first, I came out as a lesbian and got together with my partner. Only just recently, probably the last 4 months, I think, I came out to her as trans, and I also came out to everyone else at the same time, but relationship wise, I came out to her and we talked about it a lot, and she was a bit uneasy at first, but she came around to it. Um, we haven't changed, our relationship's just the same. Um, in fact, I think it's actually closer because we've got a new level of understanding and communication, because obviously it's quite a serious topic I had to talk to her about. Um, how did I come out to her? Well, I kind of just I don't know, I kind of took it in steps. A few months before I actually came out to her, I said to her, I don't really feel mentally female. I was on kind of feeling like genderqueer. So yeah, I sort of just explained to her, I don't really feel that my gender in my head matches my body. Um, I didn't at that time know what trans was. I just knew that mentally I'm not female. Um, and I kind of just, from then on, I just really felt uncomfortable in my body. And I just sort of thought, there must be other people out there like me. So I researched, um, went on YouTube and looked up videos and like transgender blender and FTM transformers and FTM transtastic, and basically watched every single video. I googled passing tips, what you can do like to bind your chest and everything, and I just sort of looked up all the gender identities, and I read through them all, and I thought, transgender fits me, how I feel. So I spoke to her about it and we talked about it for a while, and we watched some YouTube videos together. And, she was obviously quite confused. But yeah, we've worked through it fine. She calls me Jacob, she calls me he. Um, she calls me her partner, whereas I used to be called girlfriend. So um, she doesn't feel comfortable calling me her boyfriend, and that's just a thing we've compromised with. That I'm just called her partner. So yeah, I came out to her pretty well. Um, she's supporting me with my transition. She helps me into my binder if I'm having trouble, and if I'm having dysphoria, she'll comfort me and tell me everything's okay. Just little things like that. Like, she's my biggest support. My friends are supportive of me, of course, but she's my number one support, and I couldn't really do this without her, to be honest. She doesn't obviously understand exactly what I'm going through, but she's made a big effort into trying to understand everything that I'm explaining to her. Like, if I'm saying, I'm feeling dysphoric about, I don't know, just say Shark Week, because that's pretty big for me right now. She, she'll try and understand her best, and she'll suggest, like, you stay home, I'll go get the groceries, stuff like that. Like, she understands sometimes I can't leave the house due to dysphoria. Um, yeah, she's really supportive, and in public, she's great. Like, she feels a little uncomfortable that we're seen as a straight couple because, you know, she's identified as lesbian, so, and yeah, still does. So it's, you know, it's a bit hard for her, and I respect that. But in public, she's always correcting people, saying I'm a guy and all that sort of stuff. So she's great, and I love her so much. And I will see you next week.